everybody, it's me, DB, and today we're going to be opening up the Disney Lorcana Whispers in the Well Illumineer Trove, or Illumineers Trove. I'm try and get all of the box down right there. This is the box that came in, and with each trove, you get this really cool other box here too. Let me show you a quick look at the sides. I know you can't really see the characters' faces. And the bottom, just in case you want to see that. And I've already emptied out the contents, but you can use this box. Now we can see the faces better. As a storage, unit, you can store pretty much anything. You can store your Lorcana cards, Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh!, One Piece, My Hero Academia, Magic the Gathering. You can store your favorite cards from each of these sets in here too. So right here is pretty cool. There's a Simba from the animated Lion King. I gotta say, I like the animated version of the Lion King a little bit better than the live action version. I think that live action version, they did not have the song Be Prepared. And that, in my opinion, is one of, if not the best, Disney villain song. You can agree or disagree in the comments. We also have Demona, voiced by Marina Sirtis, who some of you may know as Counselor Troy from the Star Trek The Next Generation series. It's still a pretty cool show. I met a few folks from that show. I met Riker, I met Data, I met Worf. It's still a whole lot of fun here. So we have Meg from Hercules. Also a good film. And Officer Judy Hopps from Zootopia. And its sequel, which I think is still playing either that or it's coming soon to Disney Plus. Zootopia 2. That's a fun one there too. You also get some lore counters. This lore counter here, you get 20 lore, you win. So I'll reset to 0. There's Ariel, voiced by Jodie Benson, who I got a chance to meet a few years ago. She was pretty cool, let me tell you. And you also get these really neato deck dividers of all the characters featured on the box. And you get to see Robin Hood, another fun movie, and there's Daisy Duck. And of course, the Beast from the original animated Beauty and the Beast. Those are all pretty cool there too. And you also get 8 booster packs. Oh, and I forgot. You get dice. So for those of you that play Pokemon, this is kind of like the Lorcana's version of the Elite Trainer box. You get 12 cards in each pack. So we're just going to open it up one by one. I'm sorry if I'm a little slow in the opening here. And here's a chance to get the companion app if you want that. Alright, no real trick though in this one. Hollow's always going to be from the back. And there's Detective Mickey Mouse. Looks like Basil of Baker Street. May have given him a few pointers. Peter Pan, classic Disney movie, also a classic book character from J.M. Barrie. This is Alina Saberwing. I believe she is from the 2017 version of DuckTales. I think I'll do Peter Pan right here. We have Bella's Moon Lullaby, again 2017 DuckTales. I'm a fan of the original series from the 1980s myself. We have Big Nose. He is from Tangled, the lovesick poet. Putting it all together, looks like Hops and Wild might have a lead there somewhere. But there's the Beast. Still a pretty cool card, kind of same artwork as in this deck divider right here. The Beast, Aggressive Lord. I'll put it right there. We have a recovered page. I think this one was just an original one for the set. There's Zeus missing his spark. Uh-oh. I believe that was played by Rip Torn in Hercules. Ursula, Whisper of Vanessa. Ursula and her Vanessa disguise there from The Little Mermaid. We have a Venumbra, a moon alien. I think that's from Lilo and Stitch. I could be wrong, though. And Lexington, also from Gargoyles. Gargoyles was a cool Disney afternoon show alongside the Darkwing Duck, DuckTales, and Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, the original series. Alright, let's go on with the next pack. So it's, I think, still my favorite series. I'm sorry, I'm trying to say something here. At the scan to find a TCG event at your local game store. I'm trying to say is my favorite schedule for a Disney afternoon was DuckTales, Chip 'n Dale, Tailspin, and Darkwing Duck. Alright, so we have Fergus McDuck, one of Scrooge's relatives from DuckTales. There's Hermes from Hercules, looks like he's flying in there. Hurried Messenger is what it says. The Junior Woodchuck Guidebook made its way to the 2017 incarnation of the DuckTales series, originally from 1987. There's Gurgi. I believe he is Atlantis, I think. Apple Lover. I hear you on that one. Flotsam from The Little Mermaid. Flotsam and Jetsam. The Twins from Peter Pan to the Lost Boys. There's Webby, the 2017 version. Also from DuckTales. We got Iago from Aladdin, voiced by Gilbert Gottfried. Here we have Flynn from Tangled. And I do believe Tangled is getting a live action update. The Sword of Hercules. Of course, from Hercules. And we have the Cheshire Cat, nice. From Alice in Wonderland. And our holo is But I'm Much Faster from Aladdin. This is the end of the song One Jump Ahead. Still is pretty cool. Now we're on to the Demona pack art. Now it's going to be a little longer of an opening here. But hey, I think it's going to be fun. And if you enjoyed today's opening, then please leave a like. And please subscribe if you're new. Definitely appreciate it. I will, at least. Here's how you can collect and play the TCG. And we'll start with Henwen's Visions. I don't know which movie Henwen was from, I'm afraid. Dragonfire, that's a Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty card. It's like Maleficent dragon form there. And speaking of dragons, Mushu! He is a dragon. He does not do that tongue thing. Bragging dragon right there. That's Shanti from the Jungle Book. Featured at the end of the original Jungle Book movie. She got more of a bigger role though in Jungle Book 2. Akela, Forest Runner. I don't know where he's from, but Francine is from Zootopia. I'm the evidence. Looks like Hades, voiced by James Wood, is giving Pain and Panic a performance review. There's Scuttle from The Little Mermaid. Looks like he's having some fun in the water there. Kaa from the Jungle Book. Secretive Snake. An ingenious device. And there's Hades himself. Again, voiced by James Woods in Hercules. And So Be It. Action card right there. In our next pack, I gotta set this one off to the side. There's the new ways to play with the TCG. We have a detective's badge, hey! I think it's from Zootopia. That could be Mickey Mouse's. Tinkerbell from Peter Pan. Also, had her own series, I believe, of movies. Here we have Elsa. Kind of matches our playmat here from Frozen. Frozen was a good movie. Even Frozen 2, that's a good one. Munchings and Crunchings. Looks like Gurky is eyeing that apple. There's Sophia in its normal version. There's Officer Nick Wilde from Zootopia and its sequel. Goliath, voiced by Keith David, who also voiced Dr. Facilier in The Princess and the Frog. In fact, I think this one was his claim to fame before Dr. Facilier, of course. Goliath from Gargoyles. Search for clues. Looks like that's what Nick and Judy are doing. There's Olaf from Frozen, voiced by Josh Gad, and he likes warm hugs. Diablo. I think that's a Maleficent's raven right there. Spooky Sight, featuring the classic look Mickey Mouse there. And our holo is Kristoff. The pretty cool holo pattern there. Mining the Ruins, also from not Zootopia, Frozen. Our last Demona pack, before we go on to the last 3 packs, it's going to be Gaston from Beauty and the Beast. Come on now, come on, there we go. Sometimes I have a little bit of trouble opening up these packs. Alright, we'll set that off. Just got to go through it. There's a Daisy Duck. Ghost Finder. You couldn't really use Ghostbuster because that's not a Disney thing. Mother Gothel, the villainess from Tangled. The Cauldron Born. I think that's from the Black Cauldron, one of Disney's darker films. Raja from Aladdin, with the Boo and his monkey playing the cymbals for him. Another So Be It. There's Nick Wilde again. There's David Xanatos, voiced by Jonathan Frakes, who played Riker in Star Trek. Another Scuttle. The one was not his human form, he was in his armored gargoyle form. David Xanatos. Malicious, mean, and scary, from the song I Got a Dream from Tangled. Goldie O'Gilt, from DuckTales, of course. We have Ichabod Crane from The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. That's how we got Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. And Baloo, classic character from the Jungle Book, also made the main character status in Tailspin. And now, Gaston. Just gonna open this one up here. Gaston, of course, is the villain from Beauty and the Beast. Luke Evans played him in the live-action version. And yes, folks, Hermione Granger herself played Belle in the live-action version. There you go, the companion app. And we start with Anna, Elsa's sister from Frozen. And we got the Bronx, the gargoyle dog. A swooping strike action card. Flash, 100-yard dash from Zootopia. There's Chomp. Yeah, Goofy and Mickey don't look too excited about that card. but I'm much faster, again from the song One Jump Ahead in Aladdin. Ares, God of War. Because we recently had Tron Ares, but it's not related to Hercules, though. And there's Gaston. Kind of matches his artwork from the cover. I'm not going to sing his song, though, so don't worry about that. So we have Nana from Peter Pan. The dog nurse. Alicia Mazza from Gargoyles. The Sultan from Aladdin. He's playing with his toys, and if you watch the animated version of Aladdin, his toys might have some Easter eggs. And there's Daisy Duck, rare Daisy Duck, a Sapphire Champion. 2 more Gaston packs and it'll wrap up the video. Thank you for sticking around. I also do appreciate all the likes. You can leave a comment too. And say what's your favorite Disney character. And there's something like that. We can spark up a conversation. Li Shang from Mulan. Played by Donny Osmond. There's a Raksha. A Fearless Mother. And the Horned King from the Black Cauldron, one of Disney's darker films again. Mrs. Binkley, 2017 version from DuckTales. There's Finnick. I was thinking Peter Pan, but I think I'm wrong there. Hudson from the Gargoyles. Broadway from the Gargoyles. And there's Princess Jasmine from Aladdin. With an inscrutable map. Would have been the Nick and Judy you were looking at earlier. There's Ariel. Again, voiced by Jodie Benson from Little Mermaid. And Simba from The Lion King. Same artwork as his deck divider. And our holo is Della Duck from, again, the 2017 version of DuckTales. Yep, I'm just full of Disney knowledge. I am a Disney nut, folks. I just love Disney. The movies, the TV shows, the parks, the music. What's not to love about Disney? Final pack. Alright, let's flip it on over. We have, there's Hen Wen. I don't know too much about Hen Wen and the characters from her movie, but that's Shere Khan from The Jungle Book. Also made it to Tailspin. Magica De Spell, originally voiced by the late great June Foray in the classic 1987 DuckTales. This one is the 2017 version. Another Della Duck. And there's Jetsam. We have Flotsam earlier. So how about Jetsam? Another Della Duck, sorry. I thought I said Donald. Because here's Donald right here. Ghost Hunter. Donald's still cool. I think he, Jose, and Panchito should team up with Miguel and do a tour. 3 Caballeros and Miguel from Coco. I'd see that. There's Gaston. Black Heron. I think that's DuckTales. One of the Darkwing Duck villains from there. Pluto! Mickey's best pal. There's another Magica De Spell. Again, 2017 version. And we have Scar, voiced by Jeremy Irons from The Lion King. He was a great Disney villain, let me tell you. He was dark, he was scary, and he had a great villain song, too. And our holo is Iago, voiced by the late Gilbert Gottfried. Well, thank you all, everybody, for joining me today. And once again, if you like this video, then please click on that like button. please consider subscribing if you're new. And if you want to see more Lorcana openings, please leave a comment down in the comment section down below. You can also send an email to dbfanmail84@gmail.com saying that you want to see more Lorcana. Thanks everyone, I'm DB, and just like Mickey always says, we'll see you real soon.